everyone, thank you for tuning in on my channel. So today I have something different to show you. So in the past month I've gone to thrift stores, my local thrift stores, and I've always been into thrifting. I've always been into finding good deals at thrift stores, and on top of that, when I buy something thrifted, I feel like I do good to the community because I don't know, I just find something that I can reuse without buying it new. It always feels good when I do so. But in the past month or so, I've been to thrift store at least 4 or 5 times, so it's safe to say it's become an addiction of mine. I've always been into thrifting, but the past month, at least recently, it's been like an addiction of mine. I really like finding good deals and stuff from the thrift store and also from Facebook Marketplace, and I find it really a good idea to find stuff that people don't want it anymore and I want it, and I can get it from them for a fraction of the price. So it's been an addiction, let's just put it like that. Especially ever since Millie turned 1, she's been more mobile, she's been more curious and finding out about what certain things are, and I am more motivated to find things to entertain and to educate her. And I feel like secondhand market like thrift store, Facebook Marketplace, or Craigslist, or what have you, it's always a good idea to save money and also to help save the environment and also help entertain and educate your child. So I find some good deals and I'm gonna show you. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. Okay, so first and foremost, what I find from the thrift store is this gorgeous basket. So what I have been doing lately is rotating Emily's toys, so we don't really put out all of her toys, everything at once. I've done that mistake in the past several months, and I learned that you're supposed to rotate, and I feel like everybody knows this, and I should have known. It really makes sense that you don't just give everything all at once, but it didn't occur to me. And once I learned about that, I got myself some baskets where I basically put the toys inside. So each basket will contain different activities, different toys, or different like puzzles and all that stuff. And I feel like this is inspired from the whole Montessori play concept, or whatever it is that you probably have seen throughout all the Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram. It is, but it is. So I find these baskets from the thrift store, and they always have a ton of this. And I usually, every time I go to the thrift store, I always manage to pick up at least one, which I'm really regret. Okay, so next is also children toys, right? Children toys is, I feel like, it's such a good deals to find, and I find so many good things. Like, first and foremost is this wood peg. Like, this is, the brand is Melissa and Doug. And when I saw this, I thought it was like a vintage thing. They sold it like $1.99 or $2.99. I don't remember exactly, but it was around that price. So it's really inexpensive. And basically what it is this peg. When you push on certain things, the other peg will come out, and it's supposed to come with like a toy hammer where the child can like pound it. But it didn't have the hammer, but Emily really like loves doing this. She just really loves doing so, and I'm really glad that I find something to entertain her with. And then next is this. Okay, I didn't plan to get this, but Millie, when we took Millie to the thrift store and she saw this, and we just put her on this, she was just so excited. And my husband was like, let's just get it for her, I feel like Millie really has him wrapped around his finger. But anyway, this is the, I don't know what you call this, like a hopper, horse hopper. So I think it retails for about $20 on Amazon, and we got this for $4.99, and it was sturdy. Of course, we clean it, we sanitize it before we give it to her. And the only thing that I don't like about this thing is the fact that the color is so bright orange and like red. It's so bright, and but she loves it. She loves sitting on this and just jump up and down. And yeah, so I'm glad that we have something to entertain her. And then we also found her Halloween costume. So this will be Emily's second Halloween. If you follow me on Instagram last year, you probably have seen Emily's very first costume. I DIY'd myself her very first costume, and I'm particularly proud of that because I didn't spend any money. I just used all the materials I used to DIY I already had at home, so it cost me $0. So to continue on to the pattern, I was planning to DIY some costume, but I just really didn't have any ideas, and most importantly, I didn't have any time. So when we went to a thrift store, I looked, and I'm so happy that I found her costume. It's just a simple Ladybug costume. Look at that, that's so cute. So my husband told me that he wanted like a bumblebee, some sort of bumblebee costume with a puff like behind like this for Emily, because he just thought it's so cute. But I was looking up online, it costs like $30-something for a toddler costume. I just thought you're just gonna wear it once and it's just such a waste. But at the same time, I also wanted to see her in a cute costume, so I was debating. But then when we went to a thrift store, I'm so happy. I'm so stoked to find it for her, and it was the only one, and it is the size 18 months. She's currently 15 months, so it's perfect size for her. And yeah, it's $4.99. Otherwise it's probably cost around $25 or $30 or so. So this is perfect. So I think that's a good idea if you're celebrating Halloween, especially for your kids. You're looking for costume for your kids or even for yourself. They have a great selection, so check out your local thrift store. They probably have a great selections there. And then I also got Emily this cardigan because he doesn't have any, and the weather here in Bay Area is already like cooling down a little bit. It's not really, it's still pretty warm, but it's cooling down. So I got her this cardigan, this gray cardigan, which is very basic, which will go to anything that she has. And then I also pick up this jeans. Look how cute it is. This is her very first jeans in the size 2T. I feel like this is elastic. Emily is on the smaller side, so all the pants and the shirt, it's basically a big on her, but this one is an elastic, and so it will fit perfect on her. And I can do matching because I do have a black jeans, I do have a gray cardigan, so probably would do a matching outfit sometime. So this is cute. And then I also pick up some vintage books. I don't know if this is vintage. This is Berenstain Bears Learn About Strangers. I actually haven't even flipped through the book yet, but I've heard about Berenstain Bears. It's like an oldie but a goodie in the US. And this is from the year, what year was this from? This is from the year 1985. Could you believe that? Wow, I wasn't even born in 1985. So it's still in pretty good condition, in great condition even. It's excellent condition. And I also pick up this How Fletcher Was Hatched, which is from the year, let me see, 1969. It's from the year 1969. So I always find that really such a treasure to find things that is so old to be in such an excellent, great condition, and I love it. I love it. So when Emily got older, I probably could read it to her, but now she's really into taking books on my hands and just rip the page apart. So I'm not gonna show it to her just yet, but I'm gonna keep it for her. And yeah, I just love building like vintage books collection. I don't know, something about old books, I guess. So the next few items are from, it's not exactly from the thrift store, but I do still consider it thrifting because I found them from the secondhand marketplace, Facebook marketplace, which have been my favorite place to find stuff that I need. Okay, so first is this is Emily's favorite toy right now. This is this wooden walker. This looks very vintage, looks very this looks very like that vintage looking kind of toy walker, if you may. But it's not really that old. It is Melissa and Doug from the brand. I feel like I really like the brand. They really have a lot of pretty wooden looking toys that's really, I don't know, it really has the aesthetic but also really educative at the same time. So Emily has been loving this. She wasn't really into walkers, and I guess I've been trying to find stuff to encourage her to take steps to practice her walking, and this has been successfully doing that, because ever since I got this, I have to drive about 20 minutes to pick this up. And the things that when she push this walker, the crocodile will just go up and down, and she loves looking at that. I feel like that's why she's motivated to push this walker. I also got like this IKEA Calyx shelves. I feel like every household at least has one. It's very popular, and it's every store like Target, Walmart has this similar kind of rendition of this bookshelf, but I specifically want the Calyx one from IKEA because it's sturdier and it's thicker, and it's great for her toys when we rotate her toys. And we went to IKEA specifically for this, but it was sold out, and I don't know what it is about the pandemic, but a lot of pieces from IKEA is sold out. Things that are very like basic, very regular, becomes very high demand and out of stock, and it's very annoying. So I found this one good deal, almost half the price from Facebook Marketplace, which works really great for us. And last but not least, which is I feel like is creme de la creme, which why makes me fall in love more into thrifting. This is our most recent find. When we went to our local thrift store, we found this play kitchen for Emily, which is from this brand called Haven, and I look it up. It retails for about $100, and we found this just the play kitchen. It didn't come with any accessory and stuff, which I found it's just okay. Emily doesn't really understand about pots and pans and all that kind of stuff yet, but it is just perfect. The height is perfect, the size is perfect for her. I was thinking about IKEA play kitchen before, like to hack it somehow to be like her designated cabinet, like her cups, her bowls, her utensils and stuff like that. But we just haven't really figured it out. I was waiting for a good deal to come up from Facebook Marketplace, but when we went to the thrift store and we saw this, and it was only $9.99. $9.99. It's like retails for over $100, and $9.99. It was just such a great deal, and we love it, and she loves it. She loves it. I'm not sure if she knows what kitchen is, but she just love closing and opening the cabinets, and she just, I don't know, she just play endlessly on that thing. So that is such a good bargain, such a good purchase, and I really like it. And one thing that I'm really planning to do, I actually have bought the spray paint, is to paint the door handle and the rack on the top, because it's like bright orange. It's not really my aesthetic, so I'm trying to paint it black, and we're just gonna do some modification on it to make it more modern, and I'm gonna share the result in my Instagram, so make sure you follow me on Instagram at HeyAmadea. And yeah, I think that's all I have for my thrift haul. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment down below, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.